Hello everybody. I hope you've been having a great week since our last crystal wheel meditation, which was self-guided. I am very happy and excited to be here with you all tonight. It is my first crystal wheel, joining Reverend Jack and Reverend Paul to bring you all the crystal wheel meditations. For those who don't know me, I am High Priest Ian Allen, and I have been with the Cabot Hermetic Temple for almost 10 years now, almost a decade. I have helped write a lot of the rituals you have probably seen over the last couple of years. And I've been parts of the public rituals and have written quite extensively for probably the last 7-8 years for the newsletter, which is a fabulous newsletter. If you aren't a temple member yet, I would highly suggest joining the temple so that you can get the newsletter. It comes out, right now we are doing one for each Sabbath, so 8 this year. And the temple membership is very easy to join. It's just at CKHT.org. It is $30 a year. You get the newsletter, you get this, this fun temple patch sent to you, and you get all that information for the newsletter. You also get discounted tickets to in-person rituals. So definitely check that out if you're not a temple member. We are doing red tonight. Red is the color that the crystal wheel is currently. And so it would be great to have a garnet crystal with you or a red jasper, something like that, for the meditation. We use red for many purposes. We use it for passion, empowerment. It's the color of Majick and the color of the goddess. And so that's kind of where our focus is going to be this evening as we do the meditation. When we are on the wheel with red and we're thinking about our passions, what is it that you are passionate about or you are wanting to begin? These are things to kind of think about while we're there. Are you trying to start a new career? Are you trying to start a new phase of your life? Do you just need more passion in your life? Have you lost your passion for what you're doing and you need to get some back? These are all really good things to kind of focus on while we are on the wheel. And as far as empowerment goes, going back to the whole concept of getting passion back in our lives. Do you need to be empowered to do something, to make big decisions? Have you been giving up some of your power in relationships, whether they're romantic relationships or whether they are co-worker-employee relationships, where you have silenced yourself to maybe make things easier for everything, but in the process you've lost yourself? This is a really great color and a great meditation to kind of give yourself that power back, to find your voice again. And when we're looking at it as the color of the goddess, I always like to think of Danu, the mother goddess, and who is the goddess of rivers and the goddess of life and the goddess of waters, who could be birthing something new for you. So even if you don't have a clear idea of what you are wanting in your life, for something that you might be confused about, you don't know which way to go, you don't know where to go in your life, while we do the meditation, when we have our 15-minute pause, you might focus on that. You might ask the goddess, help me, show me something to do, show me where my path is going, show me what I can accomplish or what direction I need to go in. And I always think about the goddess in the terms of, yes, she is a goddess of life, but that entails all of what life means and all of the phases of life. And so that includes death, and that includes rebirth. We know that our Reverend Mother, Lori Cabot, has the famous saying of every ending is a beginning, and for witches this is law. From where we enter in, there we must withdraw. So endings aren't always a bad thing. Yes, they can be painful. Yes, they can cause us to maybe spiral out of our comfort zones for a minute and be lost. But in that brokenness, in that loss, it gives us a chance to stop and reset and really find where our focus needs to be so that we can start this new life. So use that energy, use this red energy if you need to bring an end to something where you are maybe not feeling fulfilled in your life, or something is ending and you need guidance on how to process the ending of something. This is what the red energy is for. And as we're looking at red and the crystal wheel, we always do healing with the crystal wheel. Red is a really great, powerful energy for things such as like blood disorders, high blood pressure, heart disease, livers, kidneys, the organs, things that are doing with the inner workings of our bodies. So especially if you need healing, please remember to put your name, your age, your state, and your location for yourself or for anyone else that needs healing in the comments below so that we can send the energy out to them tonight, so that the goddess can really help add in some of this powerful magic. So that's where our focus is at tonight with the red, is with the passion and the empowerment, with working with the goddess energies and making sure that we are following our paths as we are intended to follow them. So really concentrating on that focus is going to be very important tonight. I do want to mention a few upcoming events. Beltane is our next High Holy Day. It is May 3rd. And I just want to make sure I got all the timing right. It is May 3rd at the Portuguese Veterans Hall in Peabody. And tickets are available for in-person and online at CKHT.org. So if you are not local to Salem, Massachusetts, but you would love to celebrate with us, you can buy a ticket for online. And if you are able to attend in person, please do. We love to have you all there. We'd love to see you there. It is a great ritual every year. We have the maypole, we have a great ritual, we have auctions, and a really lovely meal provided. So definitely check that out. Beltane, May 3rd, doors open at 5 p.m. and the ritual will start promptly at 6. So just keeping that in mind. And our next live crystal will be May 15th with Reverend Jack hosting. So definitely check that one out as well, keeping that up. And we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So for tonight's meditation, we do ask if you are able to give a donation of $2 to $5. Just so that we can help continue to do these meditations and providing the rituals and all of that, and all of our outreach to the community. And you can make those donations at the same website, CKHT.org. There'll be a little donate now button on the website for you to do that. So we will be starting the meditation in about 5 minutes. So now is a great time to kind of start lowering your lights, getting very comfortable, lighting your incense, getting a quartz crystal or a garnet crystal to hold in your left hand for the meditation. And I just want to go over some of the things that we will be doing during the meditation for anyone who is new or anyone who might have come to a couple of the meditations and just needs a little refresher. So, the crystal wheel started in 1971 by Reverend Mother Lori Cabot and her coven at the time, the Black Doves of Isis. It is a psychic constructed crystal wheel that is suspended 700 feet above the city of Salem, Massachusetts. And when we do our meditations, we send our psychic bodies up to the crystal wheel. So if you have a fear of heights or worried about anything, your body is fine. You're physically not traveling, it's just your psychic self. And you are fully protected. Nothing negative is going to affect you while you are on this journey. And so we do our crystal countdown to put us into the alpha brainwave state for psychic work. And the way we do that is by counting down from 7 to 1 using colors. And then after we get down to number 1, which is orchid, I will then count you down from 10 to 1 to take you just a little deeper. Then we will begin the journey where we will send our psychic selves out, traveling through the atmosphere up to the crystal wheel. As we land on the crystal wheel, I will guide you through some more of the meditation, and then we'll pause for 15 minutes for you to have your own experiences and your own journey. After that 15 minutes, I will start guiding you back to your body so that your psychic self will integrate back into yourself. And then we will do total health clearance. And so if you don't know total health clearance, you take your right hand and you place it above your head, and your eyes are still closed at this time. You place your hand above your head and you say out loud, "I give myself complete and total health clearance." And then you bring your hand down over your face, down to your chest and solar plexus, and push out. And from there, I will then count you up from 1 to 10, and then 1 to 7. And then we will open our eyes and come back to the room that you are in currently. And so that's just the normal way that we do our meditations. And so go ahead and begin to get comfortable. I'm going to light some incense here. I am using rose incense tonight, as rose connects us to the goddess. And so just a reminder, while we still have about a minute before we begin the meditation, if you or anyone else needs healing, please be sure to put their name, their age, and their location in the comments below so that everyone who is joining us tonight can send them the energy and the healing that they need. All right. So just about 30 more seconds. Taking this time to relax yourself and get comfortable. Get your crystal in your hand if you have it. And let us begin. Find yourself in a quiet and comfortable space. Take a few moments to settle yourself and come into a relaxed and seated position with both feet on the ground. Place your hands in your lap, palms up, and close your eyes. Take a few slow, deep cleansing breaths, using the prana and the breath to wash away the day. Any thoughts or concerns, wash them away with each breath. You feel yourself beginning to relax, starting at the top of your head, spreading slowly over your shoulders, your torso, and down your arms, over your hands. The warm sensation continues down over your stomach, down your legs, washing over your feet and down your toes. Take a few slower, deep breaths now. And this time, as you inhale, fill yourself with a red glow. In this glow resides your deepest desires and your passions. You are breathing in self-esteem and empowerment. Take a moment to recognize this feeling. You are now perfectly relaxed and perfectly safe. I will now count you down into Alpha. In your mind's eye, see the number 7. 7 is red. See the number 6 in the color orange. See the number 5 and see the color yellow. Number 4 is green. Number 3 is blue. 2 is indigo, the color of the midnight sky. Now see the number 1 and the color orchid. You are now at Alpha level. We will now go a little bit deeper, counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At this time, you are in your innermost level, where all you do and see is correct and for the good of all. And it is so. You are drawn to a pulsating red orb that floats in front of your door. You rise and follow that orb outside. You feel the night air on your skin, and with each breath, you are more determined, more empowered. Feel the red warmth from deep within the earth surge through you as all of your creative juices begin to flow. Suddenly, you are lifted up into the air, gently ascending. You are following the red orb into the cosmos. You find the red orb is leading you to gently land on a massive red wheel of crystals. You look down and you see the village of Salem, Massachusetts, 700 feet below you. As you settle onto the crystal wheel, you feel the red warmth within you, further awakening your senses. With each pulse from the red crystals, you realize that magic and communication with the goddess is possible. You focus on your goals. What is your passion? How can the goddess and magic help me achieve my goals? Where does your source of empowerment stem from? As people join you on the red wheel, you feel a sense of community as you support one another without saying a word. With this comes the knowledge that there are many in need of healing tonight, possibly none greater than the earth herself and all of her creatures. For we are her creatures as well. You see people joining you on the wheel from all walks and all species of life. You look below again and see the red core of the earth spreading outward, She heals from the inside out. It is this passionate desire for change and healing that you will share with those you encounter tonight. For we are all here for the same purpose. Let this warm red glow from the wheel keep you safe and comfortable with the knowledge that what occurs here is for the good of all and harming none. If you can offer solace to those in need, please start by sending it to those whose names are on the crystal wheel healing list first. Now begins our 15 minutes of meditation. As the meditation comes to a close, you feel strong, empowered, and very well loved. Notice you and all those around you have a rosy red glow to complete the healing work started here tonight. I ask that as a final gesture, you return some of the warm red glow back to the earth so that she may heal as well. Say your goodbyes to those you have encountered. The red orb returns to guide you home. As you gently descend from the wheel, you carry with you the passion to help others, to help the earth, and to help yourself in times when you need empowerment. You slowly return comfortably and safely to your originating space and settle back into your body. Breathe slowly and gently, and then give yourself total health clearance. Be mindful of this evening as you come up and out of meditation. I will count you up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel your body and your senses awaken to your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and gently move your head from side to side, filling your body. Now open your eyes and come back to this space. Welcome back, everybody. I hope that tonight's meditation was powerful and empowering and healing, and that you had your needs met. Now, you may be feeling a little energetic, a little hyper, possibly. This is perfectly normal. when we go into alpha, it does help us feel energized, and Reverend Mother tells us that 15 minutes in alpha is like 3 hours worth of sleep. So it is normal to feel energized and awake at this moment. You may need to do some things to help calm you down, as it is kind of late in the evening. So things like drinking some chamomile tea, some lavender tea, sitting in a nice, cool, dark room so you're not getting any of the blue glow from your electronics. Just kind of helps reset us and calm us down. These are all things that are going to be helpful to relax you and get you back into a calm space. Tonight's meditation was written by Reverend Candy Alice Cabot, High Priestess. So lots of thanks to her for writing this meditation. And I would love to hear not hear necessarily, but read any comments about your experiences on the wheel. So if you feel comfortable sharing them in the comments below, please do so. If you are maybe more prone to wanting to be a little more private, you're definitely welcome to message me personally or message the page, the Lori Cabot and the Cabot Kent Hermetic Temple. Send us a message there with your experiences. We love to hear them and read them. So definitely feel empowered to do that. There are just a couple of like astrological things that are going on right now that might help you understand things that are happening at the moment. Mars entered Leo today, which was excellent for our meditation. It definitely adds a lot of energy to the empowerment and passion, and so helping us really jumpstart things. So you might find that a good calming technique tonight is writing in your journal about what you are hoping to accomplish and what you saw on this meditation, what you needed to hear. Maybe you received some messages about things that you need to change in your life. So definitely jotting them down in your book of shadows or your journal are going to be helpful and a good way to process everything that's happened this evening. So, taking time for yourself, doing some self-care, drinking some calming tea, maybe doing another short meditation where you bring in calming, just to help settle you down after tonight's meditation. Again, I do want to remind you about Beltane coming up. If you are able to attend in person, please do. We love to see you there. We love everyone being present. If you're not able to attend in person, we do have the online tickets available, and those are at CKHT.org. And we love all of our online guests as well. We always love sharing the Majick of the Cabot tradition with everyone. So please just keep that in mind if you would like to join us either in person or online. Those options are still available. And if you are able to give a donation tonight of $2 to $5, we would definitely appreciate that, as we are the 501c3 nonprofit organization. And that can be done through the CKHT website as well. So I just want to, again, give my personal gratitude to everyone who attended my first crystal wheel meditation. I hope it was great and wonderful. I definitely got a lot out of it myself, and I hope you did as well. So I will leave you with that this evening. I hope you have a great and wonderful night's rest, and I will see you again on the crystal wheel. So everyone have a wonderful and magical evening, and blessed be. Good night.